Hey, Big Daddy Jeff Wayne here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my white trash world. I don't smoke because that would be offensive. In fact, probably just holding this cigar is offensive. But ladies and gentlemen, everybody's offended by something. Let's move on. Steve Wozniak. Oh my God, this guy. I met him. I was doing a Carnival cruise ship doing comedy. And him and his wife, Janet, came to all the shows. Look, here they are. There's Steve and his wife. They came to all the shows. He gave a talk. It was a really incredible talk. Really got people excited. This guy is into his stuff. And what I loved about Steve was him and his wife were just down-to-earth, regular folks. And I asked Steve, I said, what was it about the movie, the last movie, the one with Ashner, Kutcher, that you disliked? And he said that, he said it's very important that people know I turned Steve Jobs onto the Beatles. That's what's important to Steve, that people understand. Steve was a very strange man and almost like a hermit and socially retarded. And Steve is the guy that broadened him out in the cultural taste. So I hope the new film with Seth Rogen, who plays Steve in that film, and I got to tell you, Seth Rogen is an inspiration to me. Here's a guy who does the same performance in every movie. And they're falling all over themselves to give him a job. My God, what an actor he is. I can't wait till he does Death of a Salesman. Death of Seth Rogen would even be better. As a play, I don't wish that on anybody. I don't need people complaining or being offended. I'm not smoking. I haven't drank this cocktail yet. Anyway, Steve gave me his business card, which is a metal card. It's a very thin metal card. And I thought this because he's a man who's really down to earth. He's not pretentious at all, but I said, Steve, I'm a little, Woz, that's what they call him, Woz. What's happening? What's up? I said, Steve, why do you have this metal card? And he said, well, after 9/11, when, he's in first class, they gave plastic knives and forks, and he couldn't cut his meat in first class. So he came up with the idea of this razor-thin business card so he could cut the meat in first class. This man's a genius. He's thinking every minute. Now, of course, when I fly, I'm not in first class. And they don't even have meat. I get some kind of pretzel or something. I'm not sure. I don't need anything like this. But I'll tell you, old Woz, regular guy, good guy, I'd say go see the movie just so you can find out about him, because I find him much more interesting than Steve Jobs. And Wozniak was in a plane crash and came back. He's inventing new stuff. Him and his wife contribute millions of dollars. And I want to say it was a real pleasure meeting him. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Big Daddy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel because I meet fascinating, wonderful people, and I try to share that experience with you.